accidentally skipped a little bit of dialogue, so just saying, going back to this to read it. Sure, can you get her and then keep the cat company? No, I'm taking first shift as guard. Graves wouldn't want it that way. I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me. Great, I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody else, relax. Oof. A lot of stuff is happening really quickly. Reese and Landry guard the door. I fall back on the couch. Napping is all I feel ready to contribute. I stare at the ceiling while I listen to Finley and Mason herding the cats. Glad I have an excuse not to do that. I hear the soft sound of footsteps approaching, then silence. Not long after that, I feel the gentle peck of a kiss against my forehead. Aww. Scoot. Thought you were watching the cats. Mason and Hayes are taking care of it. Scoot. I move over and Finley takes the space that I've been occupying. She pats her lap and I take the invitation by flopping across her legs. Ugh. I know. I feel her fingers sift through my hair. Man, I could die right here. I know. It's gonna be okay. Ugh, you're spoiling me. I know, right? Don't get used to it. I'll make it up to you. I'll do something really nice. Just name it. Avery. This sounds serious. Enough that I pop an eye open. She is serious. If we make it out of this, will you... Whoa. What? This is so sudden. Will you cosplay with me? Sure, what do you want to cosplay as? Honestly, I've actually been thinking of maybe trying to make a cosplay of you. I'd love to get an outfit like that, and wearing a wig like that would be nice too. I've wanted hair that long for so long, but I just keep getting split ends. Oh my god. What? I think you'd make a good Akia. Or there's some other games you might like. I mean it. That's it? Of course I will. Perfect! I had this one group in mind too, and I think you'd... Ooh! The unmistakable sound of glass breaking. I shoot up so quickly my blood can't keep pace. The room swirls. I feel sick. Footsteps thunder from somewhere. The basement? I'm not sure. What was that? It came from upstairs. Oh, good thing we moved Dracula. Should we go up and see what it is? Don't you dare. I'll go. Why don't you inform the others of this sound? The stomping storm is close enough to reveal its source. Mason, wild-eyed but ready. No, I will. What? No! Try and stop me. Well, okay, but be careful. Why can't you both go? Mason stalks upstairs, fit to kill. I think staying down here is the right idea. Time passes. At first, nothing. But then, muffled voices. Thumping. Maybe staying down here wasn't the right idea. I exchange glances with Finley. Even Landry and Reese have noticed. Landry puts his hand on Reese's shoulder and gives him a firm, grim nod. Reese, keep guard. Shit, what's going on? Right. With those long strides, he's already at the stairs. Finley launches from the couch after him. Wait, I'm coming too! Avery, stay here! You aren't fit to be tromping up and down like that. No, I can go too, Crash. Another window shatters. Something falls to the ground hard. Shit. I wince at the noise. It's like someone threw a car off the roof. Oh shit. There's debris everywhere. Landry flies up the steps to the apartment. The rest of us rush to the front window. It's Natch. He's on the ground, pinned underneath something metallic? What is it? He pushes it aside. No. No. Oh no. Reese throws open the door and charges at Natch and the statue. Did Graves have a statue in his apartment? I don't remember anything like that. It kind of looks like a... Oh God! What? What is it? That's... You bastard! Are you gonna arrest us all one by one? What's it gonna take? What do you have me do? You're being so difficult. She didn't even have magic. She didn't need it. Pushed me out the window, that one. What fire? What muscle? But you, what's a little gooseling gonna do to me? Ugh! Reese pulls something out of his pocket, but Natch is there before we see what it is. Reese's hand is frozen in place. Rusted. We have to stop him! She strains to pass me, but I throw my arms around her waist to stop her. Don't! He'll turn you to rust! Who cares? I have to block his ass! We'll get everyone if I don't! Do it from the door! Don't leave! She pries my hands away and charges the entrance, standing wide-legged in the doorway to block his way. Natch seems preoccupied with admiring his handiwork as the rust slowly creeps up Reese's arm. Go, Finley! Her voice rings out like a church bell, clear and deafening, and that telltale gust of wind blasts from behind her. The wind hits him full on, but it barely moves his hair. He raises an eyebrow and stares directly at, through us. I don't think it worked. What? It has to! Blocked! Again, the wind. Again, he's... Darling, I hate to ask because you're trying real hard over there, but what are you doing? Can't understand that gibberish. What am I doing wrong? Now's not the time. We gotta think of something else. It's hard to think on your feet when one of them's all messed up. There's a little trash bin by the door. I grab it and slam it to the ground in front of the entranceway. I think about a wall. To-go cups and other detritus climb together and cobble their way into a barricade. It's gross and it smells like old coffee grounds, but it feels kind of strong. I can still see Natch through the window. He seems amused. Jerk. What are you doing? Mason and Reese are out there! I know, and I feel bad, but they're rust already, and we gotta figure out how to save ourselves and the cats. He's not even trying to come inside. Maybe he can't? I'm not gonna take any chances. We gotta stall while I think of something. I can make a sword out of some soda cans and fight him, but then it'd rust. Or maybe a plastic sword. You aren't a little kid playing pirates. You aren't gonna go at anybody with a plastic sword. And don't act like you have to run in there yourself. But I've got to do something. If your magic doesn't work on him, we're left with mine. I'm not gonna let you touch him, even if it's with a weapon. Look at you, you have no idea how to fight. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Okay, but if your blocks don't work, then what are we gonna do? I don't know. We try to push the couch over in front of the window, but neither of us is strong enough. I guess it doesn't matter. Notch hasn't touched the trash barricade. I guess we're just stuck. Either Notch gets us or we all die of starvation and the cats will eat us. Whoa, you went from zero to morbid real fast. It happens. Finley paces back and forth, mumbling to herself and ruffling her fingers through her hair. She doesn't even look up. I wonder how long it would take for 14 cats to get hungry enough to eat us. Jesus, guys. I don't get why it didn't work. I put as much power behind it as I could. It should have compelled him the same way as the internet troll. Maybe he didn't get it. Like, it doesn't look like a guy that uses the internet much, you know? Avery, that's it! You're a genius! What? I was making a joke. No, you're right. He can't get blocked if he doesn't have something to block. Maybe it has to mean something to the person I'm using it on. I have to find a word or phrase that gets to him. Like what? I don't know. What do old dudes do if they don't go on the internet? I don't know, like fix motorcycles, read war books, watch westerns? He doesn't look like he does any of those things. I don't know any old TV shows. But there's gotta be a catchphrase. Okay, I'll distract him while you think. I thought I told you not to fight him. I'm not fighting, I'm distracting. I kick the center of the trash barricade as hard as I can. I think about, I don't know, fireworks, shrapnel, something. Trash explodes outward. It's kind of gross. Styrofoam fragments sharpening into edges and fire at Notch. He blocks most of them, but you can't block them all. One hits him on the cheek. It doesn't draw blood. I can see a welt. I march outside, garbage in hand. I fashion a to-go cup into a sort of javelin, willing the cardboard to expand, then curl around itself in a long lance. I throw it. It completely and utterly misses. Crap, 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 crap. That's all you got, kitten. Ain't too terribly impressed if I'm being honest. This is gonna be over real quick. Well, you know how the old song goes. Life is but a march toward death. Oh. He whistles an awful song, dour as a dirge, as he swings the bat. I barely duck in time. Or maybe he swings slow enough for me to dodge. I think he's playing with me. Something nags at the back of my mind as he whistles. He grabs my foot and rust creeps up my sole again. I kick the shoe at him, it hits him square in the face. I dive back into the cafe, one shoe later. Just as predicted, Natch stops outside the door. I know the whole trash can at him. I throw the whole trash can at him for good measure. Hey, Finley. Yeah, you okay? I haven't thought of it yet. What song is Life is But a March Toward Death from? What? Why would I know? I don't listen to weird metal. No, doesn't it sound familiar? Help me think. Wasn't... Yeah, that was one of Graves' band song. I don't know, it sounds like a Gravism. Is it that something he says? I mean, I guess, but why would he say that? And then I remember. We both remember. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but... No. It went something like... No, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Trapped within my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolved to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march towards death. Finley and I shouted at the same time. Spider Coven! Holy crap! He's the band guy! How else would he know that? I don't know, just try it. Okay. Here goes nothing, I guess. Finley marches up to whatever detritus remains of the barricade. She cups her hand around her mouth. Wait, I have a better idea. I fashion another to go into a megaphone. There. Now go for it, tiger. Oh, that's so cool looking. Trapped within my own mind. God, that line is so bad. I can feel her embarrassment all the way over here. Or maybe that's just my embarrassment. He doesn't look pleased to be saying it, for sure. Notch doesn't look pleased to be hearing it. His lips curl in distaste. There goes the gust of wind. As it hits him, it blows his hair back more than it was already, and he freezes. He looks startled. His hands fall slack. He drops the bat. something, I don't know French. Obviously that doesn't do anything, but the wing kicking up after her magic always looks really cool. My will dissolves to blood! Natch looks dumbfounded, like he woke up from a deep nap. He touches his nose and stares at his fingers. Did that make his nose bleed? Hold on, don't do any more yet. I think that's enough. Natch bats rolls away, forgotten. The further it gets away from him, the more it seems to dissolve. Metal shouldn't do that. It melts like cotton candy in the rain. What? I can't. What's happening? What do you do? I don't know, I just wanted to stop him. You locked away his magic. He can't maintain it anymore. Graves? See? You can hear me. The rust is weakening. Sure enough, rust is flaking off him like cheap plaster. Finley, you are great. It falls off his body in chunks, revealing the real Graves beneath. You've lost, Notch. Leave. Without your magic, even my apprentices could dispatch of you. Go, and never darken my door again, unless you want the rest of you to dissolve. Damn. Graves, we ain't over yet. Just what the hell happened between the two of them that he's doing this? I get the feeling we won't find that out unless we do Graves' route. Just go. He does. Reese and Mason, cracking out of their rust like Easter eggs, stare at him down as he leaves. Relief floods over me. I feel myself wobble. Avery, whoa! Before I topple, Finley grabs me in her arms. She's stronger than I thought. I got you, baby. Thanks, sweetie pie. Aw, you did it! You called me a cute nickname, too. I slept for a whole day after that. I think we all needed time to recover. Finley got some rest too, though not as much as me, since I ended up passing out in her bed. She tells me I took up so much space that she slept on the floor. Graves stopped by and tried to explain everything. I didn't really get it. Something, curses, grudges, I don't know. I think it was a weird lover's spat, or bandmate spat. I don't know. I know it's not really my problem. Not anymore, at least. Finley's really bummed to see her cat form go, but Graves says it doesn't have to. She's gonna train with him to learn how to transform at will. In the meantime, she's making more human videos. The two of us started a series where we play video games together. Our first video was one of us playing Blast Zone. At night, though. The hand looks kind of funky there. Finley's hand, that is. She kind of got a taste for justice after Natch and the creeper thing. Are you serious? She keeps saying it's not right that other people are out there getting harassed by internet trolls and stuff. She's taken up this mantle to protect people who are in trouble with that kind of thing. And that seems like it might be a little tricky. You can never be sure of what a situation is. It's really noble of her. I admire that. So I've been coming along too. She keeps trying to come up hero names or costumes for us, but I refuse. If we're gonna do this, we're just Finley and Avery. But I know sooner or later she's gonna wear me down. I don't mind all that much, as long as we're doing something helpful. As long as we're together. Aww. Is that the end? Well, that's the end. I do like this music. But yeah, wow. I'm really glad I made this purchase. As I mentioned before, I completely purchased this on whim. I just decided I wanted something that was cheery after the genocide run of Undertale. Went on Steam and it was like right there on the first page. It looked cute and I was like, sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. And it didn't go in the way I thought it would, but it still did some things that I was really appreciative of, as I mentioned about the harassment and depicting that Avery was in the wrong in that for trying to control Avery, even if the intentions were good intentions. It had really cute art. I really like that it was pretty open in terms of allowing you to choose how you identified as. You know, you had different pictures from male, female, androgynous. You could use whatever pronouns or 3 pronouns, which is not something I've seen in a game. At least, usually it's just a female option or a male option, or they leave it completely ambiguous. But it was very cute. It was very sweet, and I really suggest it. I'm not gonna do any of the other routes since, at least I'm not going to record them. So here's the finale. I'll just let it play out to see if there's anything at the end. Let me know what you guys thought. Aww, look at that. It has her face, and I got the achievement Mimi Weaver. Let's check out the gallery. Oh, here, and see you can see the different versions. Ah, Finley is so cute. Well, that'll be it. See you guys some other time, and thank you for joining.
Yep. Mush boom.
No, don't devour
Shake,
me.
shake the room.
Feed me Simba. Feed me all night long. That's right, boy.
If only Audrey 2 had been bright magenta.
I bet Audrey 2 would have loved that.
Yeah. Of course, the song wouldn't have been quite the same. Like, a mean magenta mother from outer space.
That's very true, yeah.
Bit of alliteration, but not quite the same. You going to see Neko?
Need anything?
Papyrus in disguise?
Yeah, no, I'm a cat, see? Yeah, what'll it be? Perfectly priced this item bill, see? Yeah.
I love Neko's puns. So you get to this store and everything is extremely overpriced. But if you've been leveling a little, then it's okay. But you start to look at things as a kid in this shop and you're like, I'm never gonna have 1,000 gold to buy a fairy walnut. What are you talking about?